wouldn't say it's not soup. What I would say is that we're still working on some provisions of the bill. And I thought it best, rather than come back to committee 2 or 3 times and have a debate 2 or 3 times on one bill, to put it all together, come back in a day or 2 or 3 when we have it in final form and present it to the committee.
What can you do to help, like East St. Louis, short again of scrapping the whole expansion?
There are going to be provisions in the amendment that will recognize that current gaming operators have some problems as a result of the smoking ban and as a result of the down economy and as a result of the increased competition they'll get under this bill. So we're going to provide some credits to them they aren't getting today. We're going to provide some opportunity for expansion. We're going to, I think, try to make their way a little better. Now understand that it's not our obligation to do that. It's my only obligation to present a bill that is in the best benefit of the people of the state of Illinois. I think the original bill comes close to that, although understand this is a bill that came out of the Senate. It's not a bill I drafted. My job is to try to make the bill better. My job is to try to understand that there's a business climate in Illinois, a jobs climate in Illinois that needs attention. And I hope that the amendments I propose will be seen as amendments that get in that direction.
The bill already allows them to expand. You said the amendment would allow for expansion, but the bill already allows for expanded slots, correct?
Yes. Yes, well, it'll make it easier for them to expand. And the details will be forthcoming.
Well, if I've got a casino, my business isn't doing very well, and the state isn't getting as much money from my business. And now you want to expand it, which could further dilute my business and hurt me and hurt the state?
I do not expect any of the current casino operators to be for the bill. Having said that, our responsibility is to put people to work. This bill, as currently drafted and with the amendments, will put as many as 50,000 people to work, create $1 billion in revenue for the state of Illinois. The fact that some of the casino operators believe they'll lose a few bucks is an economic forecast that they have made. They may or may not be correct. But if in the end we can save the 40,000 jobs in the horse racing industry, put 50,000 people to work at a time where our unemployment rate is way too high, we need to take every opportunity to put people to work, and this bill will do that.
Is this the amendments you're looking at only additions, or do you subtract anything out of the plan that came out of the Senate?
Well, none of the large bullet points would be coming out, so we know the bullet points. New riverboat licenses, slot machines at racetracks, a land-based casino in the city of Chicago. We know those are in the bill. None of those are being changed. But it's a 400-page bill, so there's a lot of room in there for change. And you're going to see some, I think, fairly significant changes, but none of those changes will affect the number of licenses proposed or the number of slot machines proposed at racetracks.
Anything with the smoking ban? Is that a change at all?
While I personally favor the change of the smoking ban at casinos, as long as there's strong filtering and air moving systems, I have been told by the President of the Senate and the Senate bill sponsor that that's a non-starter in the Senate. And so to add that to the bill, even though I think it's in the best interest of Illinois, is not something they favor and will kill the bill, so I don't intend to put that on the bill. I would say, however, that I have committed to vote for a bill that will do that. I just would not like to see it be part of this bill.
And you said credits given to existing casinos. You mean some sort of tax credit or something, or what's a credit?
I think we'll have to finish drafting, and then we can talk about all the details of the amendment.
What's the difference?
Site-specific, would that be removed from such as Park City?
The sites as listed in the bill, which would be Park City, Illinois, and Lake County, and Rockford, Danville, will remain the same. The discussion of where a riverboat ought to be or a land-based casino ought to be in the south suburbs is still under negotiation and discussion with lots of people. The bill currently basically makes it a competition among anyone who would want it in front of the gaming board. But there are lots of conversations going on where there could be, at the end of the day, an agreement in the south suburban areas on some site with some revenue sharing split that would be going all over the south suburbs.